syndication, you need $50,000.
Okay, so
And
that's for any syndication. That's minimum.
yeah,
Okay.
minimum.
It
Now
sounded
you
like
can,
you were in a syndication at first, like with that AutoZone. That wasn't a syndication?
yeah,
I
that
was,
was a syndication.
okay.
But I'll tell you, they made an exception. I put 25,000 in.
Hmm.
People can do exceptions because I was
Got you.
scared, but they can do. But typically, it's between $50 and $100,000 that you're putting in to a deal.
Okay.
But you're 2xing it within 5 years.
Got you. Got you. So you have to be able
But
to, so the folks listening, you got to be able to have that cash. But you also, I think I heard you on another podcast saying that you can use your 401k, the
correct.
money in your 401k. But the folks
Yeah.
who are in that position who are just
They
coming
don't
out,
have a
they ain't gonna have the money.
401k.
They ain't
No.
got a 401k. Got
For
you.
those
Okay.
people, I mean, I would recommend, house hacking. So,
Tell us about that.
so a lot of times you can buy a house, live in, like I would buy a dupe personally. Like, let's say the problem is you come out of residency and you're like, woohoo, I want a Lamborghini. I have 20 years I worked. But
Tesla.
if you can buy a duplex, get a 3% FHA loan. So it's only 3% down. You live on one side and you rent out the other. Okay. That's it. That second person is paying your mortgage. So you're basically living rent free. Okay. After a
Pretty
year,
damn near close to it.
after a year, you can move out. After a year. So you have to live there for a year next to your tenant, which kind of sucks, right? Unless you do really good, you put in a really good family in there, right? And you have a good relationship with them. So after a year, you move out and you buy another property and you do the same thing. You might not be able to do another FHA loan, but you might be able to get another loan. So, and then you move out again. So after 2 years, you already have 2 duplexes. And you can do that with a triplex if you want. You can do it. You can also buy a big house and rent out the bedrooms. That's called house hacking.
Mm-hmm.
Charge people rent, but then you have to live with a bunch of people. It'd be like a frat house. It depends if you're married or if you're not. Some people are willing to do that. But there's a lot of options.
Okay. So so you're saying basically if you're fresh out of residency and you got a ton of student loan debt, probably the best thing is maybe house hacking, stay in the residential field a little bit, and then kind of work your way up from